There were reports earlier this month, not sure if you saw them, that the Pakistani government might be offering to take back criminal grooming gang leaders from the UK in exchange for Britain handing over Pakistani political dissidents living in the UK. You're here in the UK, you're British citizens, born and bred. Is the British government supporting your struggle, or are they throwing Imran Khan and political dissidents under the bus?
Well, that's quite shocking. I hadn't actually heard that, the exchange, talk of the exchange. But yeah, the British government so far, I'd say, have been quite passive about the situation.
Have you had any conversation with David Lammy, Keir Starmer?
We've had kind of indirect.
It's not David Lammy who's foreign minister anymore.
Yeah.
Yvette Cooper.
We have spoken to David Lammy though.
Yeah, he was foreign secretary until very recently. You have spoken, but you don't think they're being active enough?
Yeah, I would say that they're not being active enough.
Why do you think that is?
I think they don't want to, muddy their hands in any of this stuff. They urged us not to go to Pakistan.
Next month, they're telling you not to go.
Where this was a while back.
This was before.
Yeah.
And they said, if we do go there, we won't have any kind of protection from their side. If we get arrested.
From the British side?
Yeah, no, nothing.
But you're British citizens. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, they said it is what it is.
I mean, I can understand them saying, don't go, it's not safe. We can't, but you'd think the British government would look after two prominent British citizens who are going to see their father, the former Prime Minister.
You would.
But this is the Labour government saying we can't offer you that kind of protection or guarantees.
Yeah.
Wow. If your father was offered a deal in exchange for being freed, something along the lines of stay out of politics, go live abroad, would you both advise him to take that deal?
Well, I as much as on a personal level, I'd love him to be here and love to see him, because it's been obviously 3 years now. I know that he'd be miserable if he couldn't be actively involved in politics. I think even if he was in exile, if he wasn't directly involved, he just wouldn't be happy, because he sees it as his mission.
I remember he once said, I think a couple of times, he said he was laughing about English politics, and he was saying, I mean, if I was in English politics, I'd shoot myself in the head. It's so boring.